Known for its bustling port and vibrant culture, Izmir is a place of legend. Izmir holds a very special place in human history. It could be said that those who visit here are truly exploring where it all began. A true cradle of civilization nestled in Turkey's Aegean coast. Deeply rooted in history, this port city, who has the ancient name of Smyrna, has been a thriving hub of commerce as far back as 5,300 years ago. Later, Hellenistic colonists who appeared on the Aegean coast around 1200 BC solidified its place within Greek culture. The Agora in Izmir dates back to the 3rd century. It is in one of the oldest districts of Izmir. It's a multi-storied building with columns and arches around a large marble-paved courtyard. The word Agora means marketplace. It was also a place to meet people. In 295 BC, the Roman Senate chose Smyrna, the modern-day Izmir, as the provincial capital of Asia. This was the first Roman administrative center in the region, and the city was given special status as the capital of Asia. The spring water at the entrance to the basilica has flowed since before the Agora was built. It was a place for people to come together and exchange knowledge and ideas, where people could express their opinions and belief without fear of persecution. It was also a place for entertainment. By the way, the cats own Turkey. They just wait for us to feed them. The baths of Smyrna were a complex of ancient Roman baths built in the 4th century BC. The complex included hot and cold baths, a gymnasium, an ancient library. The baths were constructed with the finest materials and decorated with intricate mosaics. The baths were a popular destination for locals and travelers, providing a place to relax, bathe, and socialize. Also used for medical treatments, and there was a gymnasium there also. The Agora was destroyed by an earthquake in 178 AD, but this was later rebuilt in the 4th century. Exact numbers of people killed in the earthquake is unknown, but estimates ranged between 250 and 1,000 people. The Agora was further damaged by fire in 472 AD. and was not fully restored until the 6th century. In 330 AD, the city of Smyrna was made the capital of the Roman province of Asia. The city benefited from its status as a provincial capital. The city was also famous for its art, literature, and architecture, and was considered to be a cultural capital of the Roman Empire. Its population was estimated to be around 300,000 people. The city's importance was further increased when it became the capital of Christianity in the region. The two Roman empires had distinct capitals. The Western Roman Empire was based in Rome, while the Eastern Roman Empire was based in Constantinople. Izmir ended up in the Eastern Roman Empire. The Izmir Clock Tower is an historic tower. The tower was built in 1901 to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the reign of Sultan Abdul Hamid II. It is located on the Konak Square in the center of the city. The clock tower was designed by French architect Raymond Charles Pierre. The tower stands at a height of 40 meters and is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the city. The clock tower has been a popular tourist attraction in Izmir and is visited by hundreds of thousands of tourists each year. The clock tower has been an important symbol in the city and has been featured in many postcard and other images of Izmir. It's also a popular spot for people to gather, particularly on a special occasion, like New Year's Eve when fireworks are launched from the tower. In recent years, the tower has become a symbol of Izmir's progress. In 1907, Nessim Levy constructed an ingenious machine to surmount the challenges of the Izmir terrain. His elevator connected two streets, one at sea level, the other on the top of a hillside. It created one bustling city from two distinct districts and provided much-needed commerce between both of them. The Izmir Elevator was a welcome relief. Sitting majestically on the hillside of Izmir is a symbol of modern Turkish history, the Ataturk stone carving. It was commissioned by the government in 1950 to celebrate 5 decades since Turkey had been declared a republic, evidenced by the statues honoring Ataturk found throughout the country. The carving is made out of white marble with the words, "Peace at home, peace in the world." The monument took 2 years to build and is approximately 25 meters high and 15 meters wide. Izmir is a magnificent city with an indelible legacy. Its people, history, and culture exude sophistication, much like Seattle or San Francisco, but with its own unique flavor that traces back thousands of years. In Izmir, they have proudly cultivated their own identity over time, creating unparalleled freedoms and independence. America has a voracious appetite for consumption, with large stores like Walmart, Target, and Macy's. Turkey, however, things could not be more different. In stark contrast to our mass market culture, there lies an emphasis on quality over quantity, proof of Turkey's long history with shopping. The Turks have been a bargaining-savvy culture for centuries. They are renowned among merchants and traders everywhere. Shopping is an important tradition that offers Turks the opportunity to exercise their powers of discernment, comparing prices with quality in order to make sure they get the best deal. With its deep-rooted cultural values of family and quality, this society embraces lasting purchases over disposables. For centuries, the Turks have been firm believers in freshness. They shop daily at the bread, meat, and fish markets to cook their meals for the family. Their commitment to quality ingredients creates a unique culinary culture that has withstood the test of time. Handing down items from one generation to the next gives families that sense of connection with their past. That is something very special in this modern, disposable world that we live in. Exploring Izmir's marketplace is a slice of ancient history. It's been serving locals and travelers for thousands of years. On the shores of the Aegean Sea, an array of delicious seafood dishes draw from generations of tradition and local flavors. For centuries, the culture and cuisine of this ancient civilization have been intertwined around the Aegean Sea.
Two kelepçe.
Kelle
Yes, sir.
Yazık, sarımsak.
Yes.
Tamam, hemen gel.
Teşekkürler. The one thing that walking through a Turkish market does is make you hungry. As some of you know, my favorite soup, or çorba, as they pronounce in Turkish, is head soup. Every time I taste that first spoonful, I fall in love with it all over again. Every place in the world has at least one food that defines them. A food that people dream about eating when they're not hungry. A food that makes a line look short. This is one of those places in Izmir.
Why is this cookie so popular? What makes it everybody stand in line for these cookies?
It's because this chocolate is special. They can make very thin dough.
Thin dough.
Thin,
So
yeah.
very tasty. Very
Yeah.
tasty. All right, I'll have the basic and white chocolate. White chocolate and basic. Yeah. Bucks.
This chocolate bomba from Çelebi is one of the best cookies I've tasted. The chocolate is not too sweet, not too bitter. I would have to say this is the perfect chocolate cookie. Please like and subscribe. Join us as we show you the world. These are my last looks.